So this is how to fix an XT6 with a hard starting problem, where the starter just goes click, click. It tends to build up some resistance in the wires over the years from the key switch to the starter, and there's an easy way to bypass that. Just use a solenoid, and here's kind of the diagram of how it went. There's the starter, battery, ground, and the wire coming that normally would go right onto the little wire that normally goes right onto the starter solenoid itself. So you take that wire off the starter here, and you put it on a single pole, single throw, normally open little solenoid guy, just like this. So that's this wire with the big black sheath on it. Goes on there, and then have a ground wire off the solenoid. That's this black and red wire. See, it goes down to ground on the frame, and then you'll need to get power to the solenoid, preferably fused. So you got the positive terminal of the battery. This needs a terminal ring on it yet, but for testing it worked fine. And here's an inline fuse, 20 amps, probably way overkill, but it's what I had laying around. And that also goes to that solenoid. And then the fourth wire is a new wire off of the solenoid on the starter to the replacement solenoid. So that's this wire here. Goes down and goes where this original wire normally would go. And that's how you put a hard start solenoid in. And it'll just get zip tied or screwed down. Clean up the wiring a little bit here and put a terminal on this end. It's the positive of the battery. Pretty easy. They're available at Auto Parts or Radio Shack for $4 or $5. This one is one I had laying around for something else. I don't know if you can see it's kind of got the diagram on it. I don't think that's going to focus. Anywho, it's worked great on this one. I've had a heck of a time getting it to start sometimes because the starter solenoid doesn't engage. It just goes click, click. This has worked every time so far.